it's Jacqueline or Galacticat, and welcome back to another episode of Create This Book. I have done more of these, so I will leave a link in the description box to the playlist that they're all in for you guys to check them out. And if you would like to be updated on when I do new ones, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well. That would really help me out, and I'd love having you here. So I want to quickly address something with you guys. I know a lot of you are here from Moriah Elizabeth. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. I just want to quickly say that I know she has a character called Galacticat now, and I want to let you know I did not steal that name. So please, please, please don't come at me for stealing Moriah's character. I've been using this name for over 2 years. And she's only just made this character, I think, 2 weeks ago. So if you haven't checked out hers, definitely go do that. I'll leave links to those videos there. When I heard the name, I was like, oh, that's me. So I think that means we have to do a collab. Moriah, if you're watching this, we could do like Galacticat's Adventures or something like that. That would be so cool. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you think that idea is super awesome, because I definitely do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Watch to the end and let me know which page was your favorite. So it's been a while since I've done one of these, so we're starting with something a little bit close to my heart. I'm doing create a page for a pet. Dedicate this page to a pet. If you don't have a pet, use a friend's pet or one from TV. Now, it was my cat Merlin's birthday the other day, the day after I drew this actually, so I thought I would dedicate one side of the page to her, but I couldn't leave out my other cat Marty, so I kind of cheated a little bit and did 2 pets for this one. My baby girl Merlin turned 5 the other day. I can't believe I've had her for that long. She was such a small little munchkin when I got her at 7 months old from a really good friend of mine. She is still a really small cat compared to my other cat and compared to other cats that I've seen, but I love her so much, so I had to dedicate this page to her. I approached this page with a somewhat simplistic look by just using the graphite pencil. I actually offer this style of sketch as a commission. If you wanted to check that out, I'll leave a link to my Etsy in the description box below. But it's something kind of realistic but really minimalist as well, and I like the effect that it gives, and I think that it really gets the features of my cats in a different way than what I would usually do if I was to colour it. Merlin is a black cat, almost a pure black cat. She just has a little tuft of white on her chest. So I did put a lot of detail into her fur so you could tell the difference between her, the black cat, against Marty, which I do later, who is predominantly white. So I actually completed these 2 pages over on Twitch on a live stream. So if you're interested in seeing me do art in real time, then make sure to head over there. We can have a chat. I can get to know you guys. I really love talking to my group while I'm doing my art. It makes me feel like I'm surrounded by my friends and getting to know new people and stuff like that. And I really love that environment. So definitely go over there and check out my channel. I would love to see you guys. So while I'm completing these 2 drawings, I thought I would tell you a little bit about my cats. So Merlin is the small one, but she is the older one. She is generally more quiet than Marty, except when it comes to food. When she does meow for food, it's a very melodic meow compared to Marty, who's got kind of a bit of a demon meow. She will also be really pushy with food as well. So if you're cooking something for yourself, she thinks that you're cooking for her as well, and she'll do the whole circling thing and the meowing, and you just have to tell her, Merlin, it's not dinner time yet. She is also a little bit more cuddly than Marty is, specifically with me, but when other people are over, she'll usually be the one that's shy and hiding under the bed until they go home. Merlin's favourite food at the moment is turkey. It does tend to change sometimes though, but she will go nuts if she knows that she's getting turkey for dinner. Her favourite place in the house is probably on my bedroom windowsill. She will sit there for hours and hours every single day just watching the people walk past and drive past. I'm pretty sure that there's probably some people down the road that would recognise her now because she's always sitting in that window. Before I got her, her name was actually Mickey, and I changed the name to Merlin. We thought that she was a boy, so that's why there was 2 boys' names, but it turns out she was a girl and I didn't end up changing the name. Okay, now on to Marty. So Marty is from a rescue shelter. We got her a year or so after Merlin, and she was 6 months when we got her, so they're about a year apart in age. Marty's original name was actually Zinnia, but I changed it to Marty because I wanted a feminine version of Arthur to match Merlin and Arthur. And Martha, I guess, is the closest female version to that, but I'm not a huge fan of Martha for a cat. So I named her Marty instead because it really suited her. It was something that I was tossing up between two names, and that was the one that fit her the best. From the outside, Marty's personality is definitely the one that shines. She is the more social one. When people come over, she's the one that will always come out and say hello, even though Merlin is much more cuddly and much more attached to me. Marty is a lot more like a puppy, so she will love anyone who comes over. Marty is way more demanding than Merlin, usually. So she will come up to me every single day when it's time to go outside, because we go on little adventures outside in the back garden with each other, and she will let me know when it's time to go outside. Sometimes it'll be raining or it'll be scorching hot and I'll have to tell her no, but she doesn't understand humans, so she'll just meow at me incessantly throughout the day. Marty, while she's not particularly cuddly, she really likes being under the blankets with us. So she will ask to go under, she will circle the bed until I let her under, and she will, if anyone's got a blanket on the couch or something, she will ask them to go under until they actually let her. So she won't go away and she won't stop until someone lets her under a blanket. She is very susceptible to the heat and to the cold. So when it's really hot, you'll find her kind of melted on the couch, but when it's really cold, she will beg to go under blankets. She can definitely be a little bit of a bully to Merlin though, but Merlin acts really dramatically when Marty hasn't even done anything that serious. She just wants to play, whereas Merlin would just be like, absolutely not, and she'll scream and run off. Literally, she screams. It's really creepy. Both of my cats have featured in my Twitch live streams before, so that's another reason for you guys to go over there and check that out. Okay, on to the next page. So I decided to create a page of quotes. Fill this page with inspirational quotes. This wasn't actually in my initial plans of what I wanted to do today. I actually was going to do completely different prompts, but I wanted to do the one next to it, and I knew that by doing the next page, I would have ended up creating more texture on this particular page than I wanted. So I did this one, planning to do the page after it, but I didn't stick to that at all and did a completely random page anyway, so it was irrelevant. But I'm super glad that I did end up doing this one because I really love the way that it turned out. I took a kind of bullet journal, art journal, scrapbooking idea for this page and just did a whole bunch of pieces of paper, did the whole ripped edges vibe aesthetic, I don't know what you want to call it, and just made a collage of all these little bits and pieces that I stuck together and then put quotes over the top of. Each quote is from something that I like, so I've used songs, games, and movies, and TV shows as well. Basically, a whole lot of pop culture stuff. 10 points for each one that you get correct. I'll let you know after each quote where it's from. So the one I'm writing now reads, "Happiness can be found in the darkest of times, when one only remembers to turn on the light." This one's pretty easy. It's said by Professor Dumbledore in The Prisoner of Azkaban. Here's a nice clip of me doing calligraphy for you. This one reads, "Nothing is true, everything is permitted." This one's a little bit more of a harder one. It is from Assassin's Creed. It is their mantra that they always say and is in every single game. I absolutely love it though. Okay, this one reads, "It is the small, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keep the darkness at bay. Small acts of kindness and love." So this quote is from the book The Hobbit, and it is said by Gandalf. The Lord of the Rings series is seriously one of my favourite movie series ever. I like it more than Harry Potter, if you can believe that. I can't say I'm too fond of the Hobbit movies though, but I really enjoyed the book. My dad used to read it to me when I was little, and he used to do the voices and the songs and everything. I have very fond memories of that. Okay, this one's a very typical quote that everyone uses, but I don't think they realize where it was from or who originally said it. "Not all who wander are lost," which was originally said by J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of The Lord of the Rings. Okay, so this quote is, "Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for?" This is actually tattooed on me. I have a tattoo on my lower back in the shape of a love heart with these lyrics in it. It is from Green Day's 21 Guns. And for our last quote we have, "The way I see it is every life is a pile of good things and bad things. The good things don't always soften the bad things, but vice versa, the bad things don't always spoil the good things or make them unimportant." This quote is from one of my most favourite episodes of Doctor Who, Vincent and the Doctor. I absolutely love that episode so much. If you haven't seen it yet, or if you've never seen Doctor Who, just watch that one episode. You don't need to know the rest of the series to understand it. It is such an amazing episode. It's about Vincent van Gogh, and it's kind of a story of his life. It's obviously not accurate. It's sci-fi, you have to understand that, but I really, really love that episode. Then I just decorated the rest of the pages with some little florals and leaves and bees and stuff like that, just to fill up the little spaces, and I really, really like the way that this one turned out. Now for the very last prompt, I chose create a page for your favorite character. Choose one of your favorite cartoon characters, draw him or her on this page. This one was super hard because I really like cartoons. I am a huge Disney fan. I'm a huge kids movies fan, everything like that. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I love like Moana. I love Frozen, all that kind of stuff. So it was really hard to narrow down what I wanted, but I kept thinking of the same character over and over again, and I thought it would be a really cool thing to do on a 2-page spread. So I chose Jake Long, the American Dragon. I'm not sure if Disney Channel still plays these episodes or not, but this was a really awesome TV show back when I was a kid where there was this boy that turned into a dragon, kind of like Ben 10, I guess, but it was just this one dragon. So there were 2 seasons. The first season had a more westernized dragon, whereas the second season had a more oriental dragon. So I went for the dragon that was in the second season because I always liked the look of that one better. Not gonna lie, I had a huge crush on the American Dragon. I know it's kind of weird, it's a cartoon, but you know, I was young and I'm pretty sure all of us have like a cartoon crush at some point, didn't we? Didn't we? Please let me know if I'm just weird or if you did as well. This was another page that I really liked the outcome of. I was super impressed with my drawing skills here. I just pretty much sketched that dragon without erasing much at all. And I was like, damn, I wish I could do that for every sketch that I do. Jake Long himself, on the other hand, I had to erase a lot of stuff and you know, like I usually sketch super messy and erase everything before I put down a proper line. But yeah, I was super impressed with myself with the dragon sketch. I will say though, it takes so long to colour in with Prismacolor pencils. I usually do watercolour and it never takes me this long, so oh, my hand was hurting so much afterwards because I'm not used to it. So I always struggle with what to put in my backgrounds. So for this one, I just kind of ripped up some paper and took inspiration from the last page that I did and did a kind of, I don't know, scrapbook looking border thing. And I really like the way that it came out. I am so unimaginative when it comes to backgrounds. If anyone can help me figure out what to do for backgrounds, please let me know. If you have any tips or tricks, I would really love to hear them because I think I put so much effort into the main subjects that I just don't really think about the backgrounds much, and yeah, it's always kind of really boring. Also, I think I've got a theme going from last episode because I did She-Go and Kim Possible. I just really love Disney, okay guys? So that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, I do have a playlist full of other Create This Book episodes that I've done in the past as well, so go check those out. Again, let me know which page was your favorite. I don't think I have a favorite. I really loved them all. In my previous ones, I kind of have ones that I'm like, I'm not too fond of that page, but I really love all of these pages and I'm super proud of myself for pushing myself out of my comfort zone and trying something new, especially with the quotes page. I have always admired that kind of stuff. I've seen it done on Pinterest and in a lot of bullet journal groups that I'm in, but I thought I could never really pull it off. And yeah, I just gave it a go and I really love the outcome, and I think I'll incorporate more of that into my work in the future. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you like this video and want to see more videos like this one. Also, if you think me and Moriah should do a collab for Galacticat. I will catch you guys next week, or you can come over to Twitch. I stream 3 times a week and we can catch up there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.